Welcome back to World Bike 55. Today, we are taking a detailed look at a motorcycle that became famous for combining enormous V-twin power with classic cruiser styling, the Honda VTX 1800R. Although there is no officially confirmed new 2026 production version of the VTX 1800R, this review treats the 2026 VTX 1800R as a modern content concept or updated presentation of the classic model. The original VTX 1800R was produced during the 2000s, so buyers should distinguish a genuine older motorcycle from any modern custom, restored, or hypothetical 2026 version. The first thing that makes the VTX 1800R special is its size. This is not a small cruiser designed simply for getting around town. It is a heavyweight machine built around a huge 1,795cc liquid-cooled V-twin engine. The engine uses a 52-degree V configuration, programmed fuel injection, overhead camshaft technology, and a compression ratio around 9.0 to 1 on the R model specifications. The engine is the heart of the entire motorcycle. Honda designed the VTX 1800 to deliver a strong torque and a deep, powerful character rather than chasing the high-revving personality of a sport bike. Contemporary testing reported approximately 89 horsepower and 99 pound-feet of rear-wheel torque, giving the motorcycle impressive highway performance. When you open the throttle, the VTX 1800R responds with the kind of low-speed strength expected from a massive V-twin. The power delivery is particularly suited to relaxed cruising and strong acceleration without needing extremely high engine speeds. This makes the motorcycle feel substantial and confident on open roads. The engine is liquid-cooled, which is another important feature. Instead of relying only on airflow, the cooling system helps manage engine temperature during extended riding. The fuel-injected setup also gives the motorcycle more precise fueling than a traditional carbureted cruiser. Power reaches the rear wheel through a 5-speed constant mesh transmission. The clutch is a wet multi-plate design operated hydraulically. That combination gives the VTX a conventional cruiser character while keeping the drivetrain straightforward. One of the most interesting things about the VTX 1800R is its retro styling. The R designation refers to the retro version, and Honda gave it a noticeably classic cruiser appearance. The wide fuel tank, broad handlebar, large fenders, substantial engine and thick tires all work together to create a muscular silhouette. From the side, the motorcycle looks long, low and imposing. The large V-twin dominates the center of the design, while the exposed mechanical components give the bike a strong traditional cruiser identity. This is a motorcycle that does not need aggressive aerodynamic bodywork to attract attention. The riding position is also designed around comfort. The seat height is approximately 695 mm, or 27.4 inches. Which is relatively low for such a large motorcycle. The wide handlebar and cruiser-style controls create a relaxed strutting posture. The dimensions reinforce just how substantial this motorcycle is. The VTX 1800R measures roughly 2,630 mm in length, about 990 mm wide and approximately 1,155 mm tall, with a wheelbase of around 1,715 mm. The weight is significant. The original specification lists a dry weight of roughly 336 kilograms and a curb weight around 359 kilograms, depending on version. That mass contributes to the bike's planted feeling, but it also means riders need to handle the motorcycle carefully at low speeds and when moving it while stopped. Suspension is another important part of the VTX 1800R package. Up front is a telescopic fork, while the rear uses a swing arm arrangement. The original specification lists approximately 130 mm of front wheel travel and 100 mm at the rear. This setup is aimed at absorbing normal road imperfections while keeping the motorcycle stable during highway cruising. The long wheelbase also contributes to straight-line stability. On long journeys, that relaxed character is one of the motorcycle's strongest qualities. The VTX 1800R also received substantial braking hardware. The original specification uses dual hydraulic discs at the front and a single hydraulic disc at the rear. Some versions were equipped with Honda's linked braking system, which was praised in contemporary testing for providing strong braking performance. The wheels and tires continue the heavyweight theme. The original R specification used the 150/80R17 front tire and a 180/70R16 rear tire in the documented specifications, giving the motorcycle a broad footprint and a distinctive cruiser stance. Another practical feature is the 20-liter fuel tank, that is approximately 5.28 US gallons, giving the motorcycle a useful fuel capacity for longer road trips. Actual range naturally depends on riding conditions, speed, traffic and the condition of the motorcycle. The VTX 1800R is particularly interesting for touring-oriented riders. Contemporary evaluations gave the model strong marks for touring capability, and its long wheelbase, comfortable riding position and large engine make it naturally suited to highway travel. Of course, this is not a lightweight city motorcycle. The size and weight that make it impressive on the highway can make parking, tight turns and slow-speed maneuvering more demanding. That is an important point for anyone considering an older VTX 1800R today.